Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Lions franchise and welcome to Season 6 in the series. Today we're going to have all 4 preseason games. We're going to have competitions at running back, at receiver, and at linebacker. Also, rush defensive tackle is a spot that is open right now. And we're going to go through all these positions. For running back, we have Kendall Mitchell, Eddie Hartwell, Craig Sutton, and Angelo Evans. I invited 3 of those at the end of the offseason as Lindell Thierry's wide open. He is racing down the sideline and nobody's gonna catch him. 96 speed. Touchdown, Lindell Thierry. He looks ready for this season. 75-yard touchdown on 2nd and 10. John Meredith is the new starting quarterback of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's a rookie quarterback drafted in the last draft. And on the first play, he has Chris Godwin wide open on a slant, and that's 26 yards. Nice play here. And then he has another throw down the sideline here. Deshaun Lowry wide open, and he has another catch that is toward the end of the first quarter. Great play at the sidelines, got his feet in bounds. Jeff Okudah was right there and couldn't defend it either. Now the Lions are back out onto the field today. This first game is going to be Kendall Mitchell. He has a chance to try out. I'm going to give him 25 to 30 snaps, and there is a nice run up the middle. He has 18 yards and a first down there. Jukes out some guy, and then there is a bubble screen. This is Deontay Bryant. I picked him up in free agency, and he has a nice catch and run down the sideline there. Now Tyler Kingsbury to Skylar Sharp. We are into the second quarter. Backups are into the game. Kingsbury gets the ball to Kendall Mitchell, and he falls ahead, but it's not enough for a touchdown still. That is 11 yards, and he is at 5 yards a carry here. Now a run up the middle. Kendall Mitchell, that's a touchdown. He looks nice to start this game. Some good running there, and the Detroit Lions take a 14-7 lead. Now we're back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense, and there is Ramon Colon and Miguel Cruz combining for the stop. It's a 3-yard loss. Both of them back in the backfield there, and they are competing for the job next to Luke Wagner and Justin Gunter. And there is a throw down the field, and it's caught. Deontay Bryant, what a catch, 45 yards. He is the starting slot receiver this season, but I wanted to see what he can do, so he got to play with the backups a little bit, and what a catch here for him, 45 yards down the field. And now there is a sack occurring. That is Damian Williams. I traded for him, and he gets to try out here at defensive tackle, fighting for that defensive tackle 2 spot. And now it's a throw. It's intercepted. Ramon Colon takes it away, and he runs it back the other way, and he gets taken out of bounds by the quarterback. But a nice pick here. Bad decision making by the quarterback. Ramon Colon with a nice pick. Back out onto the field, and it's another pick. It's Ramon Colon, and this time there is no one to stop him. Kyle Hazelwood throws a block 10 yards behind him. And Ramon Colon, 2 picks within a couple minutes. What a game for Ramon Colon. He lost his starting job last year to Justin Gunter and Miguel Cruz because he didn't perform well this preseason. Looks like he's getting it. And there he is, having almost a 3rd interception. He knocked it away, and then there is a RPO slant. This is Darian Taylor, and he races it down the field, and he gets caught from behind. That is 50 yards to Darian Taylor. I picked him up in free agency after the draft, and he is fighting for a roster spot here. And now Tyler Kingsbury throws it late to Skylar Sharp, and he makes an incredible catch. Nice play here by Skylar Sharp. And now they are down to the goal line. Kendall Mitchell at the end of the third quarter, and he gets the touchdown. Easy run in score. But Mitchell had some troubles running the football here in the second and third quarters. Now we're going to go back to the Bucs offense, and the quarterback is taken down. It's Damian Williams in the backfield, and he also ripped out the football. Bucs fall on it. Braden Lawrence with the tackle there. But Damian Williams, 2-sack performance here in the first preseason game, beats the left guard and takes the quarterback down. Also rips out the football. Nice play. Damian Williams, nice game. And then at the end of the game, in the fourth quarter, there is a nice catch made by Darian Taylor. He had a nice preseason as well. You're going to see that right here. Darian Taylor racing it down the field, and once again he gets caught from behind by 32. But still, it's a 40-yard pickup. Darian Taylor has another huge catch. Now back to the Bucs offense, and Damian Williams knocks down the quarterback, and the ball falls incomplete. Williams in that backfield, and now it's a pick. The quarterback made a horrendous decision, and Miguel Cruz can run it back all the way. It's a touchdown, pick six for the Lions. They are running up the score. Miguel Cruz with a pick six here. And now they are going for a third and goal. There is Kendall Mitchell, and he doesn't get in. He does not have the speed to get to the outside, and that is why I wasn't really convinced of his play. And there is another pick. It's Miguel Cruz. He picks off another ball. We are inside the 2-minute warning, and the Lions offense gets the football back. It's a dominant outing by the Lions, and they're just gonna run it. Kendall Mitchell finally getting it to the outside, 12 yards, but the average is pretty bad, and he does not break any tackles in this preseason game. One of the last plays here, Kendall Mitchell rushing to the left side, but that was more of an O-lineman great play than a Kendall Mitchell great play. And with that, we are done with the first game. Kendall Mitchell's outing was fine, but nothing special, as Carlos Jefferson gets +1 excel, +1 speed, and +2 block shedding. He is such a dominant force, and he just got even faster. He can break up screens now even faster. This guy is going to be so good. He's going to be wrecking entire games. Frank Ragnow is impressed with Matthew Wilkinson, while I have not been impressed with Wilkinson in his first 3 years. But we'll see what this is going to do. Power pass blocking. He gets an upgrade here. That's going to be +3 pass block power. And now Luke Wagner also gets an upgrade. We'll go into run stopper, and he finally gets some hit power, some block shedding. That is what he needed. His tackling and pursuit are fine, but his hit power was pretty bad. And now his block shedding is into the 90s. And with that, we'll go into the second game. This game was going to Eddie Hartwell, and he has a run of 5 yards here. And then we'll go to the defense as Daniel Jones is taken down, and this is Amari Burns. In his third season, he finally gets the chance to start, and he gets after the quarterback. Kevin Sutton also was there, and they somehow got down the field. Daniel Jones throws it over the middle, and it's intercepted. Justin Gunter, he looks ready for the season, takes it away, runs it back a few yards. Nice play by Justin Gunter. Back to the Lions offense. Eddie Hartwell runs it to the right side, and he gets 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Handoff to Eddie Hartwell, and he's not going anywhere. He doesn't have the strength and break tackle I was hoping for, but John Wise exits the game, and thankfully he just goes to the sideline. Now it's a run to the outside, and Eddie Hartwell is going absolutely nowhere as there is another injury. TJ Hawkinson, and he walks into the locker room. Skylar Sharp into the game. Motion for Eddie Hartwell. He gets it. Breaks one tackle, fights ahead, and gets the first down. It's 11 yards. Nice play by Eddie Hartwell. And now he has the football again, and that's 11 yards more. He is down inside the 5-yard line. Great running here. Actually, great execution by the offensive line. And now he gets a screen, runs it to the outside, breaks a tackle, fights ahead, and he would have had the touchdown, and he stepped out of bounds. But he has the touchdown right now. He gets the goal line carry, and it's a score for him. Now goal line offense for Daniel Jones, and he is taken down after the fake. Miguel Cruz, Amari Burns in the backfield. This was a rough play for the Washington football team as 3 men get into the backfield. Now double slants from the left, and there is Arcega-Whiteside, and he runs it down the field. Touchdown Lions. Arcega-Whiteside looks ready as well. He has a 48-yard touchdown here. He's going to play until the end of the second quarter. And then the backups are going to come in as Dwayne Haskins airs it out. There is Deontay Bryant. He catches it. No one tackles him. He is gone. 80-yard touchdown. Deontay Bryant. What a play. Smash concept on the right side. And he comes down with the football. He is 6'1", so he can get up and get it. And the safety just lost all balance there and tracking, and then Deontay Bryant has some great speed as Daniel Jones is pressured, and there is a sack. This time Kevin Sutton from the left tackle, and then Daniel Jones rolls out, and still Kevin Sutton gets after him. So great piece of pass rushing there, and now over the middle Deontay Bryant absorbs a hit, but still nice catch. And then to start the third quarter, they want to kick a field goal, but they fake it, and the quarterback gets the first down, 12 yards on 4th and 6, and they did not see it coming. Now they are gonna try to run it in. It's tossed to the outside, and the running back goes absolutely nowhere. Second round draft pick Brandon Shepard takes him down, and it's a massive loss. Now Daniel Jones tries to scramble and is taken down. Damian Williams with his 3rd sack of the preseason. He is having a productive preseason here. Tyler Kingsbury into the game now in the 3rd quarter, and there is Darian Taylor, spins away from one tackle. Nice play. That is 26 yards. He's having a great preseason as well. 3rd and 9, Tyler Kingsbury dumps it off short. There is Eddie Hartwell, and he also does not have the speed to get away, to turn the corner, get the first down. But we somehow got down the field. And then Tyler Kingsbury has him an open. That would have been a touchdown for Orlando Kershaw, but Kingsbury misses him on the overthrow. And now they fake it. The Lions take the quarterback. It's Pat Messina, and he takes it into the end zone. They get the revenge. What a play call. Pat Messina takes it into the end zone, and this is a Lions touchdown. What a great play. Maybe you'll see that during the season sometime. Now back to Tyler Kingsbury. He gets Orlando Kershaw. He turns the corner, races away from one corner, and that is a 26-yard pickup. Nice play by Orlando Kershaw. Now it's a 4-receiver set. Kingsbury throws it short. There is Andrew Scott, and he broke one tackle and got the first down. Actually, it's 4th and inches, but they would reverse this call later. It is a first down. Nice to see that he can break some tackles as well. And now Eddie Hartwell with the screen to the outside, and he gets the football ripped out, lost the ball. What are you doing? This is your one chance Kyle Fuller falling on the football. Eddie Hartwell may have just disqualified himself. And then there is a wobbler, and this should have been picked off by either Ramon Colon or Talvin Canty. Upgrade now for Dwayne Haskins. He gets some medium accuracy and throw under pressure. Also some break sack. That is now better into the 80s. Also throw under pressure got to 89. Pretty great stuff there. Darian Taylor having a great preseason. Gets an upgrade here. Some great route running traits here and some catch and traffic as well. He has become a solid wide receiver in this league. And now Matthew Wilkinson. I have been really disappointed with his upgrades. And now finally, after 3 years of upgrading him, I finally get to upgrade pass blocking by +1. He now has 71, and that is by far not enough. Also, we get the mentorship. But I also wanted to talk about Eddie Hartwell's game. He did break a few tackles. He had a few great runs. But it was not enough, and then he lost the football. You cannot lose the football if you only have one game to prove yourself. And, well, that pretty much disqualified him for me. I thought Kendall Mitchell had a better game than him. And Jeremy Gabriel has developed nicely as well. 96 strength and also 90 block shedding, but still 79 power moves. He can rush the passer, but right now he's losing the competition to Damian Williams. And then Raheem McLaughlin, he is the one guy that is probably going to be left out. He has some great speed, great route runnings, but Deontay Bryant has solidified that number 3 spot. And then Darian Taylor putting on a show. Orlando Kershaw produced massively last season, so we'll see how this is going to go for Raheem McLaughlin. And now we're going to get to some throwback uniforms as we are getting to the 3rd game, and there is a nice play made by Angelo Evans. This is his game. He is probably going to get around 25 to 30 carries, and we're going to see how he's going to fare as Dwayne Haskins has these overthrows still, and that cost him. Still tied at 0, and Carlos Jefferson takes down the quarterback. Chris Barkley couldn't get away. And now there is a run to Angelo Evans, and he has about 7 yards. That is a nice play. Also, falling ahead is something I am watching. And now there is a nice play made by Arcega-Whiteside. Dwayne Haskins also stepping up in the pocket and then delivering an off-balance throw to his number 1 target. 2nd and 9. Haskins has some time over the middle, and there is Deontay Bryant with a great catch. He's putting on a show in the preseason. Now it's a slant from the right side. It's a touchdown. Lindell Thierry, he looks ready as ever for this season to come. But in the 3rd game, there is always 3 quarters of starting players and then only 1 quarter of backups. So Lindell Thierry is going to see the field for 3 quarters today. Right now we're into the 2nd quarter as Chris Barkley has lots of time. He needs to make a decision. Throw it away, dude. And Damian Williams with his 4th sack of the preseason. What a preseason for Damian Williams. And now he makes the run stop. But also Amari Burns down on his knee. And we had this last season. It cost him his starting job because Kevin Sutton came in when he was injured and took away his starting role. Chris Barkley, he retreats and is taken down, and that is Damian Williams. 5th sack of the preseason, and this time he beat a double team left guard and center. Couldn't stop him, and he takes down the quarterback. Now we're into the 2-minute warning, and he's going down again. It's Damian Williams. 3rd sack of the day. 6 sacks in a preseason total, and he's going down again. It's Damian Williams. 7th sack of the preseason. Chris Barkley is getting obliterated. And now he is taken down once again. Lost the football, and the Bears fall on it. How lucky of them. But Carlos Jefferson there with the strip sack. And now Chris Barkley's taken down again. This time it's Javier Taylor, the free safety on the goal line package. Chris Barkley is taking a beating today. Angelo Evans jukes out one guy. That was a nice play. 6 yards. 2nd and 4 coming up. Dwayne Haskins hands it off to Angelo Evans, and he weaves around, gets away from people, and that was some dynamic running. It's 27 yards, but also the best center in the league, Frank Ragnow, exits the game. He goes to the sideline. Thank God he did not go into the locker room. And now they spread out the defense. Haskins over the middle, Angelo Evans. He has a huge catch. And then he gets obliterated by Roquan Smith, but still great play. Dwayne Haskins has some time, gets it away, and there is Lindell Thierry racing it to the goal line, and 6'5" with 96 speed. You can't stop that on the way to the goal line. 2nd receiving touchdown for him today, and now 4th and 5 in the 4th quarter. This is Pat Messina, and he gets it away to Raheem McLaughlin, and that's a 1st down. Raheem McLaughlin really quiet this preseason. 1st and 10, Pat Messina has an opening, and there is Skylar Sharp, and he has a nice catch. That's 19 yards to the tight end. Now the Bears are back on offense, and the quarterback can't make the decision. The ball is on the ground. Matias Machado ripped it loose from the quarterback, but nobody fell on it. Still, strip sack, I'll take that every day of the week. And Machado having a really quiet preseason as well, but there he gets to the quarterback. Back to the offense, Angelo Evans with some dynamic running, but he also had a lot of carries that went just for 1 or 2 yards. So nothing to be that excited about, but Pat Messina with a solid throw to the outside. Owen White with his first catch of the preseason. I signed him last year at the end of the season from the Bengals practice squad. Angelo Evans up the middle, huge lane. These offensive line plays are giving our running back so much room. Now it's a pass on the slant. It's a touchdown, Orlando. Kershaw on the slant. Great play. Kershaw having a quiet preseason as well, but there he has a catch. Also had a catch in the last game and turned that up the field for 25 yards or something. Now the Bears quarterback once again can't make the decision. Braden Lawrence falls on the football and takes it back the other way, but he is running out of stamina. Still takes it to the end zone. Braden Lawrence with the touchdown. But we'll see how that play was constructed. It once again, Damian Williams. 5th sack of the day, 8th sack of preseason. Dominant play by him. And now over the middle, this is almost intercepted by Ramon Colon. Finally, he is making those plays I was missing last season. And now on 4th down, this is incomplete. Great play by Emmett McFarland, the rookie cornerback. Nice play there. And now we'll upgrade some players. Clyde Farr, +1 strength. Really like that. He now has 92. His ratings are getting up there. He's a top 10 tackle in the league. And now Andrew Scott. He doesn't have much of a role as a receiver. His skill set is already represented by Raheem McLaughlin. So I thought to myself, let's convert him to running back because he has some good juke move and spin move. And we also lost 2 running backs this offseason. So I thought I just try it and see what happened. And now he's an 84 overall. Of course, his carrying at 78 is a little bit concerning, but I think that is going to work out just fine. He's going to take over some of that receiving reps from Calvin Short as Alex Woodson gets a nice zone coverage upgrade here. And then Damian Williams, dominant preseason, 8 sacks already, 5 against the Bears. And he just got even better. His strength is not as good as Jeremy Gabriel's, and his power moves aren't either. His block shedding isn't either. But I think he's going to be a nice replacement because I don't think we can keep Jeremy Gabriel around. And there is Craig Sutton. The fourth game was his, and he takes it down the sideline. What a play. 31 yards. Spun out the linebacker there. You can see it right here. He received the football, spins out one of the outside contain guys, and then takes it down the sideline. What a play. Motion for TJ Hawkinson, who has been injured in this last game, but he is fine. And now some aggressive running by Craig Sutton. He is going to get 25 to 30 carries as well, and he is fighting for every yard. 13 yards there. He already is at 58 with 4 carries. Angelo Evans, by the way, had a nice game. I thought he had the best game from those 3 running backs I picked up. But I also thought that his game was not all that explosive. He is a good receiving back as well, which might be a positive. But since we have Andrew Scott and also Calvin Short, I thought that Craig Sutton also deserved a chance. Deontay Bryant here with an explosive play. This is the first team, and Craig Sutton once again has a huge lane and also runs it with some force. And he's now at over 70 yards. Also, this time, handoff to Craig Sutton. He somehow gets away, breaks 1 tackle, and gets to the outside 9 yards. And now his specialty, running with force. It's a touchdown. He broke 2 tackles on that play. We're going to see it once again in no time, but great piece of running by Craig Sutton. Within the first quarter, he established his dominance, breaks 1 tackle, falls through the other one. What a play by Craig Sutton. 2nd and 1 for the Packers here. This is Josh Rosen, the backup quarterback, and he throws it down the field, and this is nicely defended by Lance Rodriguez. We are to the backups now, 2nd quarter, and there is what a play. Damian Williams got to the quarterback again, and it resulted in a 5-yard loss. Talvin Canty picks up the pieces. 3rd and 11. Josh Rosen is taken down. He got the football away, but nice play by Ezekiel Penn, whom you don't know because he was a practice squad guy I picked up last season. But he has a nice play there, breaking up the screen, and then Craig Sutton with some nice running, and here as well, falling ahead, getting all those extra yards. None of the other running backs did that. And now to the outside. Nice play by Skylar Sharp. Also Pat Messina with a dart to the outside there. And there is Craig Sutton. He back juked for a second there and then got ahead, fought for 9 yards. And once again, he broke a tackle, gets the first down. There is a man in the backfield, and he just knows how to evade them. And then there is a great play by the offensive line, 13 yards. But also Craig Sutton falling ahead. He's now at 143. He is winning this running back race in absolutely no time. And this is Andrew Scott, and there is his receiving upside. He's still going to be wearing number 11. I also think that you already noticed that I got a lot of those single digit numbers to running backs and receivers. And yeah, now Andrew Scott got some more snaps at running back. There is a nice play by Skylar Sharp. If TJ Hawkinson goes down anytime soon, Skylar Sharp is going to be a great option as he has another huge catch here. That is a nice play, 24 yards. I formation for the Packers now. And the running back goes nowhere, is taken down. Brandon Shepard takes him down. This is a tackle for loss. Brandon Shepard having a nice preseason. Doesn't have the splash plays, but once in a while he gets a TFL, and that's enough to wreck a drive. And there, Craig Sutton had no chance there. Andrew Scott now into the game, and he has 12 yards on his first carry. Also had some snaps as a receiving back earlier. Now we'll go back to the Packers offense, and the quarterback is taken down. Matias Machado there, but also Alex Moreland and Damian Williams, 3 guys there. Quarterback has to get rid of the football. Craig Sutton now up to the left side, and he breaks 1 tackle. That is 14 yards nonetheless. He is now at 170, running away with this lead in the running back race. And now Pat Messina over the middle. Darian Taylor with another great catch. And you can see that Raheem McLaughlin is the only guy that is not producing at all in this preseason. Even the Titans are having better plays than Raheem McLaughlin, and Orlando Kershaw has the catch here, gets the first down. He doesn't have the biggest plays, but it's enough to move the chains, and that's what I'm all about for the 6'3" receivers, as Craig Sutton gets another 8 yards. And now Andrew Scott breaks 1 tackle and falls ahead across the goal line. It's a touchdown. Andrew Scott with the play here. This is a counter, and he breaks the 1 tackle there and then falls ahead, gets the touchdown. Nice play. We'll go back to the Packers offense now, and this is to see the quarterback going down. Lost the football as well. Damian Williams there with the tackle, but this was forced by practice squad player Taylor Higgins. You don't know him either. I picked him up a couple seasons ago. He spent his time on the practice squad, and he had a few nice plays here and there, but Craig Sutton approaching 200 yards, and now double slants, and this is Orlando Kershaw, and that's a first down. 2nd and 9, Pat Messina. He is blitzed. Blitz is picked up with the running back, and Darian Taylor has the first down. Nice play by him. Darian Taylor having a great preseason. Now Andrew Scott. This is what I'm talking about. Has a small crease and takes it down 10 yards and gets the first down. Messina blitzed once again, gets rid of it, and Orlando Kershaw makes a man miss and fights ahead down to the 1-yard line. Orlando Kershaw turning up the heat, and now it's a goal line dive. It's Andrew Scott. He's into the end zone with a touchdown at the end of the game within the 2-minute warning. This preseason is almost over. Josh Rosen throws it up. It's intercepted. Backup safety Denzel Porter picked him up in free agency. He is a UDFA, and he makes a spectacular interception here. Is backpedaling. Ball gets deflected, and he takes it away, falling to the ground. That gets the ball back to the offense. Messina hands it off. Andrew Scott up the middle, spins out 1 defender and down to the 2-yard line, 1st and goal. And they are trying to get some more reps in for those young players. Andrew Scott with his 2nd touchdown in the 2-minute warning and overall in the preseason. Nice play on this run. Now Pat Messina to the outside. They got the ball back, and this is Cesar Ortiz. He has not gotten a lot of reps, but he is a slot receiver that can break some tackles as well. And I think that was a really nice play. Getting the drag there and then running it down to the goal line. Darnell Savage can stop it. And this is preseason. We'll be getting to some upgrading here. Kevin Sutton has a pretty weak upgrade in my opinion, but those intangibles need some work as well. 78 play rec, not that great. Andrew Scott, he had 2 touchdowns in this preseason at the end there and had some nice plays. I just didn't give him the ball a lot because I think his roster spot is secure. The competition at running back was between those other 4 guys. And now we'll look at the numbers. Dwayne Haskins had a fine preseason, still missed some throws, not convinced he is the right guy. Tyler Kingsbury, he had some inaccuracies as well, but the best preseason by our quarterbacks, that was Pat Messina. Best completion percentage, no interceptions, 3 touchdowns with limited play time. Craig Sutton, 202 yards, only 1 touchdown, but he broke a lot of tackles. Then Kendall Mitchell, he had a fine game, but he wasn't anything special. He found the end zone 3 times, but that's not what I'm about. I'm about to establish drives, and he didn't do that well enough. Angelo Evans, I thought, had the best preseason out of those 3 extra guys I invited. And Eddie Hartwell, 3.5 a carry and a fumble. That's not great. Andrew Scott, he had a nice preseason as well. Only 12 attempts, but still a good average and 3 touchdowns in total. Deontay Bryant, great preseason, 226 yards on 12 catches. And also Darian Taylor, even better yards per reception, 21.9. Didn't have a touchdown because he lacks some speed, but this guy was electrifying. And then Lindell Thierry, a few nice catches here and there. The big 75-yard touchdown to start preseason. And then Orlando Kershaw had a few third down conversions. And then Skylar Sharp, only 6 catches, but man, he did some damage with those. Raheem McLaughlin, only 5 catches, 8.8 per reception, not great. Angelo Evans had a few nice catches as well. Eddie Hartwell didn't do a whole lot with his catches, and Andrew Scott didn't do either. Owen White had only 1 catch, and Cesar Ortiz had a couple catches, but those 2 guys didn't see the field as much as the other 3-4 guys that were competing for the number 3 and 4 spots. And then for the defense, Kyle Hazelwood all over the field, not worried about him starting in the slot this season. And those linebackers, Cologne and Cruz, all over the field fighting for this 3rd linebacker spot. 2 tackles for loss for Brandon Shepard. He had a nice preseason as well, but his coverage is pretty bad, so he is probably not going to play anytime soon. And then Damian Williams, 8 sack performance. He was the winner of preseason. He won that spot right next to Carlos Jefferson in passing situations. Jeremy Gabriel still going to be the run stopper. And then Miguel Cruz also got into the backfield, as well as Matias Machado and Carlos Jefferson, Amari Burns, Taylor Higgins, and Alex Moreland got there. And then for interceptions, that was a really great preseason by Cruz and Cologne, both of them with a lot of tackles, even TFLs and sacks, interceptions, having all kinds of success. And then Denzel Porter, an undrafted rookie free agent, he did not make the team, but he is on the practice squad, and I am going to try to develop him. Also, Damian Williams, 2 forced fumbles. This preseason was ridiculous. 5 sack performance against the starting O-line of the Bears. And then also a few TFLs here and there. Carlos Jefferson, of course, did get 1 forced fumble. Nice preseason all around by our pass rush. I thought so, at least. Now we'll get to some other signings. Jason Spillman was cut by the Jaguars, and I think he is a better running back than all of those other 3 guys. He has some good speed, some good acceleration, good juke and spin move, higher carrying than any of those guys, some good change of direction, and he still can break some tackle. He's probably not gonna truck anyone or stiff arm, but I thought he is just fine and dandy, and that is why I released all 3 of those other running backs I brought in. Then also Mick Mellon was released, and I was really surprised to see that, but I think he is a quality backup tackle. And then Kirk Colbert was released, and he has some intriguing ratings here. Is a good run stopper, and he may be able to replace Jeremy Gabriel once he's gone next season. So that's a couple nice signings I could make after preseason. And so I released a lot of guys. Ezekiel Penn didn't play great or anything. Matthew Hurley is getting up there in age, and I think McMillan is 2 years younger. And then Angela Evans, he was the one guy I would have kept if I didn't find Jason Spillman. But Jason Spillman is already a better running back and is 2 years younger than Evans and 4 years than the other 2 guys. And also I released Alex Moreland, has not been producing these past 3 seasons. I had him on the rosters. And then Eddie Hartwell and Kendall Mitchell, those were the two guys that disappointed me. I think Mitchell had a fine game, but it wasn't anything special. He didn't break tackles. He doesn't have the receiving upside. And these are the guys I moved to the practice squad. Dexter Hurts, a 7th round pick. He didn't have any impact in preseason. Denzel Porter went to the practice squad. And Nate Gilmore, a cornerback I picked up, also went to the practice squad. Tony Holiday, he was a UDFA last year, and I also put him on the practice squad. And then I signed Damian Burns, a nice quality backup quarterback, to the practice squad as well. And this year we're gonna go aggressive. We're gonna say we're gonna make it to the Super Bowl. I have high hopes for this team. It's gonna be even better than last year. And with that being said, this is the end of the preseason. Next time around, you'll see the first couple games from the season. I'm gonna try to cut the season into about 6 or 7 at most episodes. And you'll see probably those first 2 games, Ravens and Browns. We're gonna face the AFC North this year. That's gonna be a challenging ride. And alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Lions franchise. See you in the next episode. Until then, spread some love.